Hey, what's up guys, it's Kazooie here and welcome to episode 16 of Skilling to Glory. And in this episode we are starting off by buying a new goalkeeper, and that's going to be Courtois. I have seen quite a few people requesting him because he would link nicely up with Miranda, so yeah, I decided to pick him up and try him out. We also decided to pick up a new right back, and that's gonna be Maicon from AS Roma. If you look at his stats, they're really decent, but if you compare his stats from this year to his last year card, oh my god, the downgrade that he had is just crazy. He was at 84 and now he's 78, so yeah, I loved him last year. His defending, his heading, his long shot, especially his long shot, they were absolutely crazy. So yeah, I really want to try him out this year. So we picked him up, and then we went into a new tournament, which was the European Classic tournament. And the requirements for that tournament were that you had to have players from 4 different leagues. And since my Brazilian team had the requirements, I decided to go with that team because it's probably my favorite team. So yeah, we started things off in the 12th minute with Carlos Eduardo on the ball. Does a few skill moves, does a scoop turn, and we pick up a penalty. As you can see in the replay, it was a quite deserved penalty in my opinion. We step up with Hernandez and he scores straight into the middle, and it's 1-0 in the 13th minute. Now my opponent on the ball here decides to cross it in with Alexander Pato, gets cleared, and look at that volley from Hernandez. Great volley there, but unfortunately doesn't go in for him. Then a through ball from Jobson to Ronaldinho, who decides to chip it, and a great save from his goalkeeper. So we get a corner in the 24th minute. Gets cleared by his defender, gets another clearance with Dante. We pick the ball up with Carlos Eduardo, decides to shoot, and look at that for a goal. Great finish from Carlos Eduardo, and lovely goal there. So we're 2-0 up, and we're still in the first half. Jobson on the ball, does a fake shot, through ball to Hernandez, takes the shot, and we're 3-0 up. So everything is looking pretty good now. We intercept the ball here with Wallison, does a ball roll to scoop turn, does another ball roll to get past his player, drag back, does another scoop turn, and a few skill moves, and decides to chip it. And we are 4-0 up, and we're still in the first half. So it's a great game so far. Then we went to the second half, and the second half was quite boring. We start things off in the 90th minute with a throw in for Maicon. Carlos Eduardo on the ball, does a few skill moves to get past his opponent. Does an elastico past Dante, does another elastico, takes this shot, and we are 5-0 up. And a great goal there from Carlos Eduardo, who skills his way into the box and makes it 5-0. Then my opponent, yeah, he gets the kick off, but you can probably already see what is coming. He decides to rage quit that late into the game, and that late into the game rage quitting, I don't know if it's smart, because like I said in previous episodes, your DNF, it gets ruined, so I don't really see the point in doing it. So yeah, we're moving on into another game in the European Classic tournament, and we come up against once again a Brazilian team, and this team was really nice. It was actually a subscriber, and he had some quite decent players such as Wallison and Neymar, but we're starting things off from kickoff with Wallison on the ball, does a few skill moves, gets the shot in, but gets deflected. Then it's my opponent on the ball here with Wallison. He passes it to Neymar, and Neymar passes it to Ronaldinho, takes the shot, and he makes it 1-0 in the 19th minute. So yeah, we're a goal down, and that's quite unfortunate. But then my opponent makes a major mistake. Wallison intercepts the ball, goes with the scoop turn, and then the tackle from Felipe Santana, and there's only one thing that the referee can do, and that is sending him off with a red card. So he picks up a red card with Felipe Santana. We get the free kick with Ronaldinho, steps up for it, but unfortunately doesn't go in. He decides to sub on Naldo because he got a red card with Felipe Santana. Then a few minutes later he makes the exact same mistake. We get a shot in with Wallison, but yeah, great save from his goalkeeper. Wasn't really a good shot, to be fair though. We get the corner here, his goalkeeper decides to push the ball away. We get the ball with Carlos Eduardo, but a great save from his goalkeeper. So we get another corner here with Ronaldinho on the ball, Felipe Santana with a header, and it's 1-1. So we're back into the game right before the first half ends. Then it's Jobson here on the ball, does a through ball to Carlos Eduardo, controls the ball easily, does a McGeady spin to get in a better position, does a scoop turn, takes the shot, and another save from his goalkeeper. Then it's my opponent here on the ball with Lucas, does a chop, does a few step overs, takes the shot, hits the post, and then look at his save from Courtois. Absolutely crazy save from that shot from Osvaldo. And in the 63rd minute, we are in the ball here with Carlos Eduardo. Does a few skill moves, passes it to Wallison, through ball to Carlos Eduardo again, scoop turn inside, takes the shot, and another save from his goalkeeper. We get the header with Jobson, but it was offside in the end. Then we are in the 90th minute in extra time. We get some pass and movement here between Jobson and Wallison. Does a nice reverse elastico there, does a fake shot to a drag back, passes it to Jobson, who also goes with a fake shot. It's actually in the wrong direction, but we get a bit lucky there. We let past the defender, does a ball roll, takes the shot, and we are 2-1 up in the 90th minute. And this is actually one of the first times that we are actually scoring in the 90th minute, rather than conceding. So I was really happy with that goal. So yeah, I decided to change up the team because most of the players were low on fitness, and I can't be bothered buying some fitness cards. So yeah, I changed up the bench a bit because like I said, the players were low on fitness. And then I noticed that I couldn't play with this team in the European Classic tournament, so I went to an online single match and we come up against this team, 38 chemistry. So yeah, it wasn't really a big challenge, to be fair. We get a few chances here in the first half though, but overall the first half was really boring. I think we only had like 2 shots on target. I'm not really sure, but yeah, these were mainly the 2 shots that we had from Pato. Then yeah, right before the first half ended, we get a nice bicycle kick here from KO. But yeah, that was basically it. And like I said, 2 shots on target. That was basically it for the first half. But then in the second half, everything went our way. We get a nice through ball from Tarap to Jadson, takes a shot, but the goalkeeper saves it. So we pick up a corner in the 50th minute with Jadson on the ball, crosses it in, and Kabul scores the 1-0 from a header. And yeah, it's one of the few corners that I actually scored. Then we're in the 54th minute, still quite early in the first half. Kabai passes it to Pato, through ball to Jadson, and he scores a chip. So we are 2-0 up in the 55th minute. Then my opponent here from a kickoff, I think he wanted to go on attack, but he was so bad in the second half. You get the ball with Pato here, does a few fake shots, runs down the wing with a heel flick. He goes inside the box, he does a fake shot to get past David Luiz, takes a shot, but a great save from his goalkeeper there. So yeah, once again we pick up another corner. My opponent tries to clear it there. Once again, not a clearance. We get the ball with Pato, very lucky, and he makes it 3-0. And within 9 minutes we're 3-0 up, and my opponent decides to rage quit. So we won the game quite easily, but to be fair, I expected that already. But yeah, that's how this game ends. That's also how the episode ends. I hope you enjoyed. I'll most likely be back tomorrow. So yeah, once again, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.